to the studio. Welcome. I get copyrighted. But so I have my air dry clay. This is Crayola. If you hear somebody else, that's my father. He talks very loud. But I have this in white. So I have that. And then I have some sculpting materials that I have from college. So I have these. I think they're gonna be helpful. This, I don't know why I just showed you that. And then I have some water. This is gonna be the glue. So what you do is take some water and you take a little bit of clay. Oh my god, my doggy. You take a little bit. This might be a little bit too much water, but I'm just gonna put some in just to demonstrate. But you have some clay. Yeah, I feel like this might be too much water. I think you take like 60% clay and 40% water. Right now I have like 80% water and 20% clay, or even like 90% water, I would say. But you get it, right? You get it. Like, I'm not an instructor. I'm not a teacher. But this is basically, if you want to come in a little closer, this is the inspo right here. Yes. There's a lot of cute designs. Like, look at this. This is so cute. This one has a lot of shelves and it's very cute. But oh my god, a strawberry one? I did not see this one. That one is actually really cute. What the heck? But this is the inspo right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we're creating today. Maybe this, like, that's the vibe. That's the vibe right there. It's just, if you have toys, if you have trinkets, knickknacks, whatever you call them, they should be displayed because they're cute as frick. I'm trying to cuss less. But also I'm gonna be using like this carousel that I got from Goodwill, and maybe because it's just so pretty, the etchings on it, I might use this as a stamp on the clay, and I'll show you how I do that. But I also have these like plant stamp things that I got from Dollar Tree. It's not focusing. But yeah, I could probably use this as a stamp on the clay, which I feel would be really cool. So we'll see how it turns out. But let's get creating. Do you ever just like watching our videos while making art? I feel like that is exquisite taste.
I didn't ever think that an adult could be a painter. I never really, I guess, thought about it. But I was on the front yard of my girlfriend's house at night, and I met there a kid who was not going to my high school, but I was in the 9th grade, and he was going to a private school. But I was meeting him for the first time in his front yard on the grass. And we started talking, and during the talk, he happened to tell me his father was a painter. And at first I thought maybe a house painter. Then he said, no, a fine art painter. And a bomb went off in my head. Literally, it was like, I had signed up for science, classes in math stuff in high school, and in a millisecond, way less than a full second, I only wanted to be a painter after I heard that. It gave me permission, and I knew that was it, and that's all I wanted. From that second on.
Hello, it's voiceover Amandy here, and I'm going to go over and explain to you guys what I did or how I did the shelf. So basically, I rolled out the dough, the clay, with this canister that I have. I do not have a rolling pin. I highly suggest one. You get one, or maybe use one from your kitchen and just dedicate that one for clay, but I used whatever I had. I highly recommend to figure out the dimensions of the shelf you want. If you want it bigger, if you want it smaller. Here I was just working with what I had and how much clay I had. So I did like approximately, I want to say like 12 by 6 inches, or maybe even smaller. Maybe I did like 7 by 6 inches, but I mostly did like a square. And here I am sketching out, making sure that the Sunny Angels fit and getting their dimensions. And I'm rolling out some more dough so I could use that as the shelves and as the borders for the shelf. And I'm using I guess call it etching, and then using my glue, which is the clay and water mixture, in order for it to stay. And I just use that for the edges and the borders and everything. If you want more details on how to like glue together pieces, there's plenty of videos on YouTube on how to glue together clay pieces. So I just continued to put on the edges for the shelves, as well as I did some stamping to create a design. You don't have to do this. You can honestly do whatever you want. I was just having fun and being creative with this, and I really liked how I did the stamping on it, because it just gave it more of a design than it to look plain. But yeah, that was just me gluing it all together, and I think that's it for now. Okay, now after it dried, I believe it took about 2 or 3 days for it to dry. But once it's fully dry, now you can color it and you can paint it. I love the way watercolor looks on clay. It gives it a more delicate touch rather than using acrylic, which is very saturated. You can honestly, like I said, use whatever you want, but I used watercolor, and I also used acrylic for the edges, which you would see later on. But yeah, you could paint it, you can leave it as it is. I decided to make it a bit colorful. yeah, this is the final result. This is how it came out. I'm super happy with the way it came out for my first time. I did put command strips on the wall and on the thing, so hopefully it stays up. I don't know. Hope it doesn't fall. And I already have my Sunny Angels on here in their little house, in their little home now. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!